First for the Warriors. Price is out there with Allen. We've got the great one. What a tremendous talent. Getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then it's Bird, and it's Garnett in at power forward. And looking at the Knicks, Antetokounmpo out there with Jones. They've got Robinson. He knows how to come up with the big plays in the big games, the rebounding, the inside scoring, and that looming presence. Then there's Iguodala, and it's McHale in at the 4 slot.
And there's the first bucket of the game.
Yeah, that's a nice tone setter out of the gate. A lot of high hopes for the Knicks in last year's playoffs. They started off so hot, but then let the series against Boston drag on, and eventually went to 7 games, and they fell to the Pacers in the second round after that. Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game. And those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
Oh, boy. Whipped cream, cherry on top. It always comes back to dessert for Clark.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on David Robinson.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
Both free throws good from the great one. And the Boston series did drag on him, you could tell. You wonder if they were a bit fatigued going into that Pacers series. Steve, Indiana just outplayed him, outworked him in every way in the second round.
Yeah, I think it was a factor, Kevin, and really the Knicks have only themselves to blame. They had Boston down 3-1 and a home game to close it out, but they couldn't get it done. And there's no doubt that affected them against Indiana in the next series.
Here's the great one. After Kevin McHale scored, he feeds it to Bird. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Price from beyond the arc. Here's Garnett, the great one. Second chance shot. Over Robinson. Rejected by Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Antetokounmpo kicks to Jones. Pass to Robinson. Backing down. And blocked. Price against McHale. 16 feet away. And that one's good. Price.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, the Knicks head coach had a couple of minutes to spend with me. He talked about how much respect he has for Kevin Garnett, saying he's just the ultimate competitor. He's unselfish, plays for his teammates, but we've got to really have our motor revving to play with a lot of intensity. We cannot let him outwork us. Kevin looks for a real physical game.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, Iguodala seemed to be a 20-point-per-game kind of a player last season, another season where his scoring was helpful, but not where you thought it might be for a star player. But his game is not predicated on scoring. It's just all-around versatility that makes him star level.
And for Iguodala last season, under 13 points a game.
But, Kevin, if you're just looking at the offensive numbers, you're kind of missing the point with Iguodala. He's a defensive-minded player. He can score, particularly in transition, but it's his defense, it's his rebounding, it's what he brings to the total game that sets him apart.
Bird hits them both.
Well, this Warriors ownership group has really energized the franchise. They've been very proactive. They purchased the D-League team from Dakota. It plans to move them to Santa Cruz, about an hour south of Oakland. And in order to accommodate the team's home games, they built a new 3,000-seat arena in a matter of months. How about this? They're shooting 80% so far. I know it's early, but offensively, they look great.
Price off a pitch from Bird. Here's Mikan. The Knicks have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Larry Bird. He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
And the Santa Cruz Warriors, as they've been renamed, have been a hit. You know, Clark leading the D-League in revenue, making the D-League finals last season.
And you know, with all of the D-League games now broadcast on YouTube, the exposure for players in the D-League is better than ever. And for the Warriors to have their D-League affiliate so close by gives them a much better opportunity to develop their young talent.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Jones. Robinson backs down. No good. Nice defense from the great one. The Warriors leading. He dishes it to Allen. They get a hand on it. Outside, Jones. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Jones has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Price, the pass to the great one. The tray. Kevin McHale pulls it in.
I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Antetokounmpo kicks to McHale. Dives for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Robinson dishes to McHale. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Iguodala. From 13, he squares up and sinks it.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low.
Now, here's Price. Bird outside. Fires from 14. The offensive rebound. And yes, sir, that one drops. 6 points for Kevin Garnett.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow, just like he got there. Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Bird, the pass to Garnett. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you know, when Rajon Rondo went down last season and the Celtics looked to be out of any title contention, Kevin Garnett, guys, became a very hot topic on the trade market, and with his ability and experience, that should be no surprise.
You talked about what Garnett can bring to a team. He's still an impactful player. Offensively, a deadly jump shooter. He reached 25,000 points last season with Boston. Also a great passer.
But it's defensively where he really makes his mark. One of the best defensive forwards I think the league has ever seen. His ability to communicate, to guard pick and roll, to switch out onto point guards and stay in front of them. And then the intensity, the intangible that he brings to your club.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Andre Iguodala. There it is, guys, that Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
Now, here's Price. Puts it up from 12. Some solid defense from Robinson.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
Knocked away off his leg, and the ref saying he kicked it. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Antetokounmpo kicks to Iguodala.
Well, one thing I've always loved about Andre Iguodala is the fact that he's so unselfish. He's really probably best suited to play a point forward role where he's handling the ball quite a bit, either in transition or in the half court at the high post. He can use his size to pass over the top of people.
And the first one at the line is good. And Iguodala drops them both. Warriors trail by 3. Now Price. Feeds to Bird. Shot clock at 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And you go back to Iguodala. relatively judicious with his shot selection in Denver. Some have wanted him to even be more aggressive offensively.
You know, I think that's a bit misguided, Kevin. This is a guy who does everything and does it well. He's a team-first guy. He's got to stay true to who he is. And I think he does a really good job of doing that. He rebounds, he defends, he passes, he provides scoring. You can't just look at his point totals and evaluate his game.
He brings a lot to the
A lot to the table.
What do you call stat sheet stuff?
Yes, sir. That's him. Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game. That's one he knows he should have made.
Antetokounmpo kicks to McHale. Knocks it loose.
One of the best low-post scorers the league has ever seen, guys. McHale had moves and counter moves like you wouldn't believe. Just fundamentally, I think the best post player of all time.
A man of 1,000 moves and then some. He was terrific. High arching shot, kept it up above his head, but the up and unders, the jump hooks, and the nice little mid-range jump shot. He had it all. He was absolutely fantastic down low.
Bodyguards checked in for Golden State. Villanueva comes in for Kevin Garnett. Armstrong dishes to Mullen. He kicks to Allen. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
You know, he's been the star of movies before, but Ray Allen recently shared some of his plans for what he'll do after basketball. First thing on his list is to get back in front of the camera and resume his acting career.
And Allen drops them both. And for Ray Allen, now 38 years of age. Interesting to see how much longer, Steve, he thinks he can continue and how much teams feel he can continue.
Well, he's had some foot issues that have slowed him down a little bit. I thought he had a terrific regular season last year for the Heat, although maybe a little bit slow during the playoffs. But, great shooters have a way of sticking around.
Here is Armstrong, following the score by New York. It's stolen by Green. And here is Serbia, defended by Allen. Gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Knicks lead.
They worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out. Well, you look at the turnaround last season for Golden State. A lot of it has to do with the steadying presence of Jarrett Jack and Carl Landry off the bench. Both players brought toughness and a level of competitiveness that was maybe missing from the Warriors the year before.
Here's Thomas. Ray Allen picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bynum. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Well, Kevin, in the first half of play, they're really closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And for the Warriors, such an impressive turnaround last season, but financial constraints, Clark, make it tricky for them, make it tricky for anybody. Keep teams together.
Well said, but I give the ownership credit for making the commitments necessary to put themselves in a good position going forward, Kevin. After such an impressive postseason showing, I think they want to continue that momentum.
Offensive rebound, and it's Green missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Mullen kicks to Armstrong. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's the bodyguard. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Knicks lead.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Dumars kicks to Thomas. Back to Dumars. The dish to Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Lets it go from the wing. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The feed to Armstrong. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Villanueva. Green with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was about his only option there. Really good defensive position.
Thomas passes to Green. And here is Serbia.
Well, for a long time for the New York fans, going to see a Knicks game was an exercise in masochism, but they've turned it around in a big way, and now this is a tough place to play for a road team.
And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here. Doherty's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Warriors trail by 5. Here's Paxson. Offline with his three. And Clark, that's what winning's going to do for you. The Knicks had the second best home record in the East last season as they won 31 games here.
Well, you know, Kevin, there's so much mystique here in this building. I mean, everybody loves to play in New York. It's the mecca for basketball in this country. And when NBA players come into New York, they can't wait to play against this Knicks team. And the Knicks, they want to defend their home floor.
Boris Diaz checked in for New York.
Who's watching here?
Here's Armstrong. Villanueva kept alive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Boy, I like the way he carved out just enough space to get his hands on the missed shot and then rattle the rim on the putback.
And the gap narrow.
They're closing it fast.
Well, that's the effort of a team ready to fight back into this game.
The bodyguard passes to Armstrong. Mullen. He's guarded by Thomas. Dia with the steal. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose. Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, Ray Allen is arguably the greatest three-point shooter in NBA history. It's a shot crafted by endless reps in the gym, and he thinks being a bit, quote, obsessive-compulsive may have fed into his legendary dedication. He recalled back when he was 8 years old. He always had to make 5 left-handed layups and 5 right-handed layups before he could leave the gym. But one day, another team needed the gym, and he had to leave before he could complete his ritual. He said, "I cried. It messed up my day." Guys, it sounds strange, but that's Ray.
The Doris, for all of his downsides, that devotion to repetition is part of what's made Allen such an amazing shooter. At the end of the day, it certainly worked for him. New York calls timeout.
There were only 3 teams in the East that had a positive record against the Western Conference, and the Knicks were one of them. When you have talent like this team does, it doesn't really matter where your opponent is from because you're going to be able to compete.
Here's Dumars. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Thomas, a screen on Mullen. No one covering. He's got 11. Well, Clark, as you mentioned, the Knicks against the West, when you have the offensive capabilities from deep that they did, you know, Steve, you're never really out of the game.
Yeah,
you should know.
Well, they could just shoot their way back into games very easily. And they did a lot of times against some of those teams in the West. But you have to play well against the West if you want to win your division. And the Knicks were able to do that last year.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Paxson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, the Warriors made big strides last year, and part of it was a retooling of the team, but they also got a lot of help from the group of rookies that they had, and a number of those rookies played prominent roles down the stretch and in the playoffs.
That free throw, good from Paxson. Well, Clark, as you said, the Warriors did lean on their rookies as the season went on. 4 of them in all, with 3 coming in the draft and 1 walking on the roster. Big help, Steve, from them in the opening round of the playoffs.
Yeah, pretty remarkable that a team can do that well in the postseason, relying on so many rookies, but it speaks to their maturity, their character, the group they've put together, and it's very promising in terms of their long-term success. Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. The great one comes in for the bodyguard. And Larry Bird subbed for Charlie Villanueva. Dishes to Armstrong. And the Warriors miss again. The Knicks leading by 5. The pass to Thomas. He feeds it to Diaw. It's Dumars on the way. Thomas goes in with the teardrop. Mullen against Dumars. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Paxson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Passes it to the great one. Garnett outside. Mullen. Shot clock at 5. Stripped away. On the wing, Dumars, defended by Mullen. Dumars kicks to Robinson. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
I'll tell you what, he is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Thomas against Price. Garnett backing down.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Isaiah Thomas. Pass to the great one. He dishes it to Bird. Clock at 4. That's good. Bird's got 6 points.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint, dominate.
Now, here's Dumars. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Chris Mullen.
The Warriors were able to get back to the postseason for the first time since the We Believe season in 07, when they knocked off the Dallas Mavericks as an 8 seed. They didn't finish above 500 on the road, but still were much better than previous years, which allowed them to get to the playoffs.
And the Knicks making a change here. McHale's checked in. Now, here's Price, defended by Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Well, back to that Warrior road record that Clark was talking about, 19 and 22, as you said. But I remember an early road trip that, had them go 6 and 1. Really helped them start to believe in themselves. Steve was a team last season.
Yeah, that included that buzzer-beating win against Miami on Draymond Green's shot. I mean, I think that's when this group really realized that they could make some noise and possibly be a playoff team.
The pass to the great one. 13 feet away. Robinson with the block. And here is Serbia. And he dumps it down. Well, now they're just going to town on him.
Yeah, you'd think these defenders would have done a little more to put a stop to that stuff, Kevin, but so far, no go.
Well, a phenomenal aerial assault there, fellas.
Back to Garnett. He passes it to the great one. Price outside. There's the pick. Get the lead pass. Mike it. Up again. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for New York. Here's Antetokounmpo, guarded by Price. Robinson goes in. Clock at 6. Mullen kicks to Price. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Price.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
A shot by McHale, no good.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Bird kicks to Price. Pass to Garnett. He's against McHale. Fade away. The shot no good.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Bird covering. McHale inside. Working on Garnett. A shot by McHale, no good. Warriors trail by 4. Stolen by Robinson. There's a screen by Robinson. Iguodala outside. Shoots a 3. And the shot is good. Iguodala's got 9. Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Pass to the great one. Back to Price. Outside Mullen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the corner. That one a little long. The Knicks leading by 7. Dumars with it. Now defended by Mullen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the basket good. He has 6. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Price kicks to Garnett. Lets it go. And he nails the jumper. Garnett's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Dumars, defended by Mullen. Dumars dishes to Iguodala. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it to Dumars. And there's another one for the Knicks. Warriors trail by 9. Price with the ball. 7 points in the game. Mikan. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. And that's now 6 points for the great one. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Robinson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's his first trip to the line. That one is off. Ray Allen is checked in for the Warriors. And he sinks the second. Warriors trail by 8. Price outside. Back to Garnett. He's against McHale. Goes up the baseline. Knicks with the rebound. And a fast break now for New York. Jones is running. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Jones has got 7.
It seems like so many teams try to ignore that mid-range jumper, but they're using it well, and it's opening up their offense for them.
Has definitely given the defenders something extra to have to worry about.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, he sees something that he doesn't like. I'm not sure what it is, but I think he's going to make some changes here.
I think you've got to make your adjustments pretty quickly like he's doing here. Otherwise, you know, things can get out of hand. So this is a good timeout.
Garnett kicks to Allen. Off target with his 3.
Well, it was a little bit of a surprise, guys, going into last season when Ray Allen signed the contract with the Heat. He took less money than the Celtics offered him. And no question about it, there was some anger from his former teammates in Boston when he left.
Now, here's Price. 7 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. The great one. No good. Some solid defense from Robinson. And Clark for Ray Allen, I don't think joining the Heat was just about jumping on a winning bandwagon. I think there'd be some issues for him in Boston.
Well, there were a lot of rumors that he and Rajon Rondo didn't quite get along, and Allen wanted maybe a bigger role offensively. And in fact, you know, his minutes went down last season with the Heat, but he clearly fit in well. Came off the bench and really fit nicely with that shooting ability next to LeBron and Wade.
The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. Outside, Jones. And again, New York with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now here's Bird. 8 points for him. Garnett, he's guarded by McHale, gets the bucket. 14 points for Kevin Garnett.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Robinson drives in. And it's off the back rim. No good. Warriors trail by 11. Allen dishes to Price. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Now here's Jones. 10 points for him. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jones. New York moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. On the left block. Good D by Price. Puts one up from 19. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And that does it for the first.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's time to break down the first half of action. I hope you're having a great Friday night so far. New York leading against Golden State.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And a breathtaking view of the iconic skyscrapers near Times Square as we welcome you back. It's been a clinic from Kevin Garnett.
And what was most impressive was that his decision-making and shot-taking was very disciplined and efficient. Really an excellent half.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense has given him, and he's not trying to do too much. I love the flow and the rhythm he's playing with here.
Warriors trail by 13. Price outside. And Garnett with the basket on the assist by Price. 16 points for Kevin Garnett.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Iguodala outside. Outside, Jones. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And so Jones nails both of them. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Price with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Passes to the great one. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from the great one. New York calls timeout. Here's Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to McHale. Working on Garnett. Tries from 10. He kicks it to Iguodala. McHale left side. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Here's Price. It's blocked, but he stays with it. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Price has got 9.
You know, they've been so effective when they've been able to get the ball inside.
Some real shortcomings from this defense. I mean, they've given up 5 straight looks in the paint.
A fader. Allen against Robinson. Tries it from the top of the key. Allen's shot is off.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
14 feet away, and the jumper is good. 10 points for him.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Pass to the great one. From 11 feet away. Rejected by Robinson. Eddie Jones on the wing. He passes to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Iguodala. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Back to Iguodala. And again, it's New York.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Now, here's Price. He's got 9. Bird outside. And there's the pass to the great one. Floats one. Cannot hit. So New York will take it the other way. Jones kicks to Antetokounmpo. McHale right side. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a 3-point play. It's on Larry Bird. A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Back to Price. Passes it to the great one. The 9-footer's on the mark. The great one's got 5 points now this quarter. New York leading by 13. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 8. They grab their own miss. Iguodala. Here's Robinson. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Price outside. Garnett. The jump hook, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
You know, they're not totally dominating the glass, but they're definitely doing enough to keep this lead right where it is.
Well, if you're doing enough good things and you're maintaining at least a slight edge on the boards, you're usually going to be in pretty good shape.
Bodyguards checked in for the great one. And here's Price. He's got 9. Back to Garnett. McHale's there. Fader on the way. Off the left rim and out.
Tell you what, I don't know of any players that like to miss time during an NBA season, but no player especially wants to miss time because of a bowling accident. One of the bigger head scratches last season was Bynum's absence because of knocking over some bowling pins.
And so it's New York with it after the miss from Kevin Garnett. There's the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. The Warriors making a switch here. Villanueva's checked in. Timeout called the Warriors. And for Bynum, that setback with his knee suffered bowling. You don't normally think of bowling as hazardous.
Well, it depends how you play. Personally,
Well,
I've always felt bowling can be very physical, but I play a different style. I know you probably just roll the ball down the lane.
What do you mean different? What do you mean different style?
I attack the pins. I'm aggressive as a bowler. You're probably just take 2 hands and just kind of gently roll the ball.
Of course, I want to hurt my back. Here's Antetokounmpo. following the basket by Larry Bird. Iguodala kicks to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 16.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now here's Bird. He's got 10. Count the bucket. He has 5.
Pretty much no chance for the smaller defender to block that jumper.
Yeah, he knows exactly how to use his size to his advantage there.
The shot by Iguodala. The Knicks rebound. No good from McHale.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Villanueva with the buckets.
He'll go through lulls offensively, but then all of a sudden, there's that moment where the switch goes on and he becomes the guy who can take over a game.
Steve, it happens in a nanosecond. I mean, just when you think he's not going to have an impact on the game, he'll explode.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've just continued to shoot well.
Something else I've noticed is just how many of their baskets have been set up by assists throughout the game.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Charlie Villanueva. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Garnett comes in for the bodyguard. And Armstrong subbed in for Mark Price. New York leading by 12. Thomas passes to Jones. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Jones has got 8 points in the quarter. The Warriors have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Villanueva dishes to Bird. Gets it to go. New York's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. The shot by Thomas. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Bird, defended by Jones. That's good. Bird's got 14.
Little touch of class there, guys. The end of that play with the finger roll.
Here's Iguodala. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors trail by 12. Armstrong with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. Armstrong kicks to Villanueva. Armstrong. They get the rebound. And it's Bird with the jam.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Now, here's Thomas. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jones for 3. A rebound by Villanueva. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Armstrong kicks to Villanueva. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 10. Here's Thomas, and that one's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the buckets.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Armstrong passes to Bird. Now the feed to Villanueva. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Iguodala's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes it to Bynum. Iguodala kicks to Thomas. Pulls it up. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there. And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 14. To the inside. Allen. Bird kicks to Villanueva. Another shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a nice game for Larry Bird. He's got 16 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. The great ones check in for Villanueva. Jackson comes in for Ray Allen. And it's Price in for Armstrong. Thomas kicks to McHale. Back to Thomas. Pass to Antetokounmpo. He feeds it to Thomas. Lock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Lets it fly from 18. Tries again. Tries to save it. He passes to Antetokounmpo. And there's the foul. It's on Mr. Fundamentals. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul for a team foul.
Thomas kicks to Antetokounmpo. McHale, guarded by Garnett. They shoot again. Bank shot, no good.
Terrific defense at the rim. They got right in his path.
You know, that's part of what great defenders do. They get not only in your path, but in your head a little bit, too.
Paxson against Thomas. Paxson kicks to Garnett. Pass to Paxson. He tries for 3. Rebounded by McHale. The Knicks leading by 12. Doherty with the screen on Price. No good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
Here's the screen. He dishes it to Price. And the lead is down inside single digits. Price has got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Thomas goes in, kicks to McHale. Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Paxson against Thomas. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. Ray Allen is checked in for Golden State. And both free throws good for Thomas. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Thomas against Price. Paxson. Poked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Thomas kicks to McHale. Back to Thomas. Feeds to Jones. Got it from 16 feet. Jones has got 10 points here in the second half. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Warriors trail by 13. They set the pick. Allen dishes to Bird. And 3 off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now, here's Price. Allen kicks to Price. There's the dish to Garnett. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. And that's now 18 points for Kevin Garnett. The Knicks leading by 13. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Allen. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Iguodala. It's rebounded by the Great One. The Great One's got 5 rebounds tonight. Price with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Charity stripe shot. The Knicks pull it in. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shoots. And he gets the jumper to drop. And that's 17 points for Andre Iguodala. Warriors trail by 13. Price outside. He kicks it to Bird. Back to Price. There's the pass to Garnett. No good off the front iron.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Jones. He has 20 points. He's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of three-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants.
And the first one drops. And New York making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Warriors trail by 15. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Bird. Shot clock at 6. Good defense by Iguodala. Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Jones with it. Now guarded by the great one. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Boy, look at the big ups, Clark.
Major bounce there. I mean, he can fly, folks. Really fly.
And we're seeing more and more of that, it seems, guys, out of the point guard spot in the NBA these days.
Price kicks to Bird. Back to Price. Shot on the wing. Shoots. Bird can't get that one to fall.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
And they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and McHale backs down. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. The great one's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Price, the pass to Garnett. Bird left side. Shot to stop the drought. Here's Mikan. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So we've got a couple of free throws coming up.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this time.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line. And they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
New York leading by 15. Jones kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Jones. And there's the feed to Iguodala. Shot is blocked. Kicks it out to Jones. And the 3 off target.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half. Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. It's stolen by Allen. Garnett with the screen for Allen. Bird. Buries it down low. Bird's got 14 points here in the second half. New York calls timeout.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. His advice, clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Here's Bird. David Robinson making his last shot. Dishes it to Price. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Iguodala's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Antetokounmpo. McHale. Guarded by Garnett. And the shot is good.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Price outside. Back to Bird. Poked loose. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Jones. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. 3 on 3. Back to Bird. Pass to Garnett. He dishes it to Price. And the rebound goes to McHale. McHale's got rebound number 12. Tenacity on the glass.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Price up top, defended by Antetokounmpo. Bird, the pass to the great one, with the fadeaway. Great play by Bird to set it up. 15 points for the great one. The Knicks leading by 15. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Robinson. Knocking him down. The turnaround jumper. Count it.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The great one passes to Price. From 13 feet, it goes down. Knicks have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McHale. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, he had just one turnover in the first half, and he's already surpassed that total here in the second.
Now Price. Back to Bird. The 19-foot shot. No good. So New York will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jones from outside. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
It's been a tough go for him. Just an uncontainable game for Robinson. He's got 12 rebounds, and what a tear he's been, rejecting shot after shot.
No doubt, Clark. He has absolutely owned the paint.
And he makes the first. Robinson hits them both. Here is Price. Back to Garnett. McHale's there. Nice D from McHale. New York leading by 17. Jones with it. Now guarded by Price. And two shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
The line for your Knicks. Eddie Jones. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. Warriors trail by 17. And Bird, here we go. Stolen by Robinson. Jones kicks to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. No luck. Nice D from the great one. Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. For 3, Price. And that one's good. Price has got 10 points here in the second half.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. Iguodala outside. Kicks it to Robinson. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Feeds it to McHale. That one goes. Count it. And the Knicks lead by 16.
Look at the combination of size and touch. That's why he's a great finisher down low.
Timeout called the Warriors. Look at Eddie Jones. He's been playing really well.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Warriors trail by 16. Price outside. Pass to the great one. Allen, a screen on Robinson. And that one's good. And that's 17 points for the great one.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Antetokounmpo passes to McHale. Iguodala. Some nice passing by New York here. 4 on the shot clock. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass to drop it in. Jones has got 6 in the quarter. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bird with it. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Price with a screen on Iguodala.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Price outside. Puts the lead pass in front of him.
Well, let's forgive him for that turnover. It's the only one he's committed today.
McHale right side. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Robinson dishes to McHale. He kicks to Iguodala. 6 to shoot. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's on Larry Bird.
We're seeing the Warriors unable to defend against Iguodala.
He has 17 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
The first free throw is good. Different look here for the Warriors. Bodyguards checked in for the great one. Villanueva comes in for Kevin Garnett. Mullins checked in for Larry Bird. And it's Paxson in for Ray Allen. And Iguodala drops them both. Paxson with the ball.
Come get it, come get it.
58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The dish now to Mullins. Off the screen. Here's Armstrong. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
Villanueva with the steal, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Armstrong kicks to Villanueva. Villanueva gets a screen from Armstrong. He used that pick to get in close. Well, Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Left side, Thomas. Back to Dumars. Clock at 6. Jordan. The feed to Thomas. It's good from the top of the key.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.